One of my favorite overdrives of all time is the Maxon Overdrive Pro OD820. I've still got one. I've had it for years. It's one of the best tube screamers of all time. They managed to cram all of that into an affordable pedal that's this small. Let's get into it. Welcome back, folks. My name's Shane. You're listening to the tones of the Stax Greenizer. It's the coolest name for a vintage overdrive pedal. So if you haven't guessed already, this is and nails that 70s overdrive sound. So what it does is it rolls out a little bit of tops and bottoms and gives you a little bit more of a mid-hump. But this is also a two-in-one, much like the Maxon Overdrive Pro, which only gives us 3 controls. But that pedal is a really great boost pedal. You can run it as a clean boost, and that's kind of how they've done this with the toggle switch up. But instead of just a 1-trick or 2-trick pony, they've added the ability to dial in the gain control. So you're essentially getting a 2-in-1 sort of vintage pedal with this, which is great. Now this has 3 main controls. We've got a gain control in the center, volume and tone control on the top right, and then you can just switch between normal and boost. Now if you're looking for the standard vintage overdrive tone, have it in the normal mode, and this gives you that sort of classic sound. And if you're looking for something a little bit different that's got a rounder, fuller sound with a little bit more treble, then click it up to boost mode, and that works best, in my opinion, going into the front end of an amp or pedal that's already slightly dirty, and we'll test that coming right up. At the time of filming, this pedal comes in at only 31 Australian dollars, which is insane. So that's probably around 22 US dollars. The price on these kind of pedals fluctuate up and down, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's super cheap at the moment. If you want to check it out, I'll link it down in the pinned comment. Here we go. All right, let's kick it off. In today's video, I'm going to start with my Stratocaster. It's loaded with a set of gold lace sensor pickups, and we're going into the Hageman PP12 amplifier head back here. And this is my clean tone. I'll break this video up into a few sections. So we'll just do some basic tones while we go through the gain control on the normal setting, and then we'll go over to some more subtle stuff in just a moment. So this is neck pickup. Once you crank the gain, it really shines on the bridge pickup. I dig it. Now let's start with the volume control down. A little more. And all the way up. Cleans up beautifully, that's awesome. Alright, let's turn down the gain and we'll do some more subtle stuff. Alright, let's try some more subtle stuff now, and I'll play with different dynamics so you can get a good sense of what this gives you back, still in the normal position but with the gain down. This is bridge and middle pickups together. Volume all the way up, but I'm going to pick soft. Let's go over to neck and middle pickups. And back to bridge and middle. That sounds beautiful. I'm just going to turn the gain up just to about 12 o'clock or so. And I'm just going to go to middle pickup, which is the forgotten Stratocaster pickup. Great kind of classic rock blues tone right there with the gain at 12 o'clock. Over to my little Crow Corvino electric guitar. It's loaded with a Telecaster bridge pickup and a mini humbucker in the neck position. I'm going to show you the boost mode. So I've just reconfigured the Hagerman amplifier back here for more drive. And this is how it sounds. Pedal on. So just adding more drive and more volume, and also sort of re-EQing it a little bit as well. Let's crank up the drive a little more. Yeah, all right. Thanks for watching, folks. My name's Shane. If you enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, click the bell, all that kind of stuff. I have more affordable effects pedals on the way, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Let us know what you think of the tones of this, both with the Strat and my little Crow Corvino, which is right on the floor here. I think it really nails that vintage overdrive sound. What I might do, I've just moved house as of shooting this, so I'm going to find the actual Maxon Overdrive Pro OD820, and we might do a side-by-side comparison video coming up just to see how different they actually are and whether or not there's a difference when it comes to its tone. Anyway, let us know what you think. Thanks again. Catch you soon. See ya.